Welcome. I am Reverend Montclair, and this is Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. Today is July 8th, 2024, and I am acknowledging the beginning of the Islamic New Year as of last evening. Last evening, I was out walking my dog, and I saw this lovely sliver of a crescent moon at sunset. And in the observational way of determining the calendar, that is when you see the new moon at sunset. That's the beginning of the new year. So I saw it, it was lovely, and then the sunset and it disappeared into the mists. It was ethereal. So that was the beginning of the Islamic New Year, marking a exodus of sorts of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and reportedly 10,000 men from Mecca to Medina to pursue religious freedom so that they could worship in the way that they chose, in the way that they believed, and it was a official endorsement or beginning of the Muslim culture. So that's the new year. I think it would be beneficial for all of us to embrace celebrating the new year in all cultures. There are many different ways to begin again, and it all comes from a perspective that we hold in our minds and the actions that we take on a daily basis. Many of us do sleep for a little bit of time at least every day, hopefully. And when we wake up and start our day anew, that is the beginning of a new day, of a new chapter of our lives. The Dalai Lama, when someone asked him when his birthday was, he laughed uproariously and he said, "Every day is my birthday." And every day is a day to be grateful for one's life. Every day is a new opportunity to begin fresh, to let go of the old, to become more of whom we were meant to become from our heart of hearts. Our heart is our guide, it is our connection to the divine, which you may conceive as up there in the heavens or the earth beneath our feet. May you conceive the divine as all that is without and all that is within. It is my conviction that all is sacred. And when we live from this perspective, we open our eyes and our hearts to appreciate all that is around us. Every morning at dawn, I take a walk with my dog. And in those quiet moments of being in nature, I listen, I hear the birds, I watch as the pink tinge on the clouds of the sun rising from behind the mountains changes the atmosphere. I feel the warm or cool breezes as the atmosphere is warmed. I watch different animals, sometimes a jackrabbit like this morning, or a snake from last month, or a little beetle sucking some moisture out of a damp patch of earth. There's so much going on around us all the time that we typically ignore. And there are things that we need to consciously ignore because our culture tends to be focused on negativity, on the horrors of life, or on the ways that we do not have control over such large and often horrific events on the world stage. So when we choose to reclaim our powers of perception, to go about our daily lives consciously. We are reclaiming our inner power to determine emotionally how we go throughout the day and to determine how we choose to show up. Do we show up as a new beginning? Every day is my birthday, like the Dalai Lama. Do we show up as a broken version of a self that we had imagined would be different? Do we show up knowing that we have the ability, the innate knowledge, the innate strength to create our lives the way we choose them to be? So, on this day of the new year, may you be new within yourself. In the Muslim calendar, 1445 is this new year. And one of the blessings most common is all year, may you be blessed. So I say to you now, all year, may you be blessed. And may you walk in beauty, with beauty before you, with beauty behind you, with beauty above, with beauty below, with beauty all around you. May you walk. Have a beautiful day. Happy New Year. Blessed be. This is Reverend Montclair and Monday Church with Reverend Montclair. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in.